Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Tiddy and Shiner Show. We've got an hour-packed segment tonight. You pretty much know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out.
No, but my name is Big Tiddy, and I'm a racist, Nazi, white privileged baby saver. At least that's
And
what
I'm
they call
Shiner,
me.
so there.
Yeah. God damn.
Dude, I'll say this since we're starting out. I think I can speak for all of us associated with the show when I say that our condolences go out to those in El Paso and those in Dayton, Ohio, man, that were affected by the mass shootings that took place.
Absolutely. It's deplorable. You know my stance on gun control. I love my guns. I don't think guns may just get that out there. However, I do feel that there's some kind of fix for this, and here's my... if you guys are ready for it. My biggest thing about all of this that goes on is every single one of them who have done it have been completely mentally unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna argue about that? That's a fact.
Right. Completely unstable. Number two, it's still feasible for them to be able to go through a background check and get a weapon the way it sits now. The way it sits now, they can pretty much do it unless they've had some serious mental health issues, hospitalize them or that kind of stuff. That they will pick up on that. But I think the background checks need to be a little more strict. And I hate to get into the HIPAA stuff, but if you're on like SSRI medication, your serotonin reuptake medication, any kind of medicine that has to deal with mental health, I think it needs to be investigated extensively. Maybe even with a visit to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and people might say, oh, that sucks, don't do that or whatever. But here's the thing. If I got to go to a psychiatrist and talk to a psychiatrist so I can buy guns, well, I'm perfectly fine doing that. If that gives me the right to buy guns, yeah, I'll go see a psychiatrist. We need some kind of stricter background check. I think as much as I like to go to gun shows and be able to buy things across the table and do it, quote, unquote, doing little quotes in the air, and out the door price. Well, that out the door price is tax included, all that mess. We're not going to bullshit around with a bunch of paperwork. Give me $450 and there's your gun. He hadn't looked at my license. He hadn't asked me a question. Not one. Now, for me, I'm okay with that because I know I didn't do anything. But would I give that part of gun buying up if it could possibly help what's going on with mass shootings?
Yeah, but you can't bullshit yourself because that type of gun sale would still take place. It just wouldn't take place in a big exhibition center with 200 other vendors. It'd be taking place out of people's houses and everything. I mean, and it's only because, like you said, like the background checks, the people with mental illness slip through them. Well, that's the problem. I mean, the country and the government has cut funding to mental health in so many areas. We have so many people out there running around that aren't treated the way they need to be. I mean, it's not a gun problem; it's a mental health problem that we have.
Well, that's just it. It's secondary to guns. If you get rid of all the guns, well, okay, then nobody has guns. But the crazy people are still going to use knives.
Isn't that the deal in England?
Yeah.
I mean, don't they have a lot of cutting incidents?
Well,
there?
There was one guy with a machete a few years ago. Just walking the street.
I just saw a video 2 days ago on the internet. A dude straight up with a sword in traffic. You talk about road rage. A video of him taking that sword and doing some samurai shit to him.
Yeah, samurai sword. That's crazy.
No joke. So they don't. I guess that they don't have gun violence, but geez.
Well, here's how I look at the Democrats are basically saying, well, let's just take all the guns. Let's take all the guns and get rid of the guns, and that'll get rid of the problem. Okay, well, you call me a Nazi already, but we discussed this a few podcasts back that the Nazis went door to door the searching people's homes and taking their weapons. The That's a pot calling the kettle black.
Pretty much.
You're the Nazi. If you want to take my guns and everybody else's guns, you're the Nazi, not me. If you don't like my opinion on something and my opinion pisses you off and so you just lay into me, you're the bigot, not me. Not at all.
Well,
so, one thing I discussed with Shiner earlier, I got a killer meme sent to me, and I had to save it. This thing was
That's
too
the one
good.
you sent me last night?
Yeah, it said this. You want to stop drunk drivers from killing sober drivers? Well, sure. I'd like to stop drunk drivers from killing sober drivers, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm in on that deal.
Okay. Well, if you're going to stop people from killing other people, the bad people from killing the good people, you take all the good people's guns away, right? That's what they want to do.
Yeah, supposedly that's a theory.
So, well, then, if you want to stop drunk drivers from killing sober drivers, just ban the sober drivers from driving. and then nobody will get killed by a drunk driver.
Problem solved.
That's the logic. That's the logic. And it literally means the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's exactly the same thing.
You know?
Oh, they somebody on the left would have a way to justify it and all this. That's just like I keep talking about this gun control. Oh, gun control, this and that. We outlawed guns. Well, look how well that's working in Chicago, because they have gun control there and guns are illegal. And look, I think I saw in the news they had 7 deaths over the weekend from gun violence, just from Friday to Sunday. But they got gun control there.
Yeah, well, that works about as good as it does in London. It just depends on what you want to fight your war with. You can take it all the way back to sticks and stones if you want to. That killed people too.
That's where I hope we end up, Tiddy. I hope sticks and stones get banned.
Oh yeah, then we have nothing.
High capacity stones. There's nothing worse than a high capacity stone.
Yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Hey, Democrats, lay off the words, okay? They don't work.
Well,
All this, you're a Nazi and all, you're a white supremacist and you're a racist and you suck and I'm going to kill you.
They conveniently don't want to talk about this dude. What was it? The dude in Dayton was a big Elizabeth Warren fan, Bernie Sanders fan, and Antifa fan at that.
Yes.
They don't want to talk about that.
No, not at all. They don't. They don't. That's and even in the news, that's being quieted big time. You don't hear it on CNN or CNBC or all the other trash news. Granted, you did hear it on Fox, but I don't watch a lot of Fox News either.
Well, you got to figure both sides are guilty of the same thing.
Yeah,
they're both doing it. Fake news happens on both sides of the fence.
Yeah, when you henpeck your articles and then report that back to the public, well, it's just henpecked. It's not the whole thing. That pisses me off. Okay, so the shooter down in El Paso,
Texas?
Okay, so maybe he was a Trump supporter. Maybe he was a Republican. I would like to find out the political party of all the killers in mass shootings. That would be interesting to me because, to be honest with you, I think you would find them 85% Democrat and 15% Republican. That's just a guess on my part. So
that might take Donnie some time, but I bet Donnie could figure that out one day. By next week, I bet when we record, Donnie knows.
I'll bet so. And Donnie, I am so sorry for not introducing you.
Yeah, we just jumped right into it, didn't we?
In the wheelhouse of this ship that we call a studio is Donnie, my man Donnie Smith. As always, he does a great job with this, and we couldn't do this without him. We try. We had to do the midget wrestling without him because I'm going to say it. Don't threaten me. And don't kill me afterwards either. Donnie is deathly afraid of midgets.
Like clinically.
Like hop on the chair and hop on the countertop because they look like mice, midgets. God, he's throwing his arm in the air.
I was hoping he was going to drag some pizza in here.
Well, we won't get any pizza after that. That's for damn sure.
No, I don't see that happening either.
So here's something I got for you.
All right.
Let's say the guy is a Trump supporter, that did that deed in El Paso.
Okay.
And then Beto O'Rourke,
Jeez.
Beto Blocker, Beto O. Sanchez, whatever you want to call him. He says the shootings are Trump's fault. That's all Trump's fault.
I mean, I can't even wrap my head around
Well,
this.
you know, he'd also said earlier that both shootings were Trump's fault. Now he's just saying the one. Wonder why. Well, it came out that the shooter up there in Dayton, Ohio, you know, he was just Bernie's supporter. He liked the Burns. He liked free stuff.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You like free, come see Uncle Bernie. But
Well,
here's my question. So, what about Sandy Hook or Binghamton or the Washington Navy Yard or the theater in Aurora, Colorado or Geneva County? Were those Obama's fault?
ooh, interesting question.
Hey, take that, Bernie. Burn. Bah. Got you on that one, buddy.
Burn.
Did you feel that? Huh? Did you get the pun with that? Burn. Huh? You feeling me now?
So, I mean, I can't believe this deal with O'Rourke. Him saying that this one was Trump's fault. That is just, I can't even wrap my head around the fact that we're having a conversation about a public person making such a statement. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, and here's the best. Booty Judge.
Uh-huh.
That dude's a boxer, man.
Is he?
He's ducking and jiving. He's juking, man. He is.
I saw him on something the other morning.
Bullshit. What'd you see him on?
It was like a morning news program, one of the national morning news programs. Somebody was interviewing him.
You know, of all the Democrats, I do like him best.
Oh yeah, he
really do.
probably doesn't stand a chance, but yeah.
No, but he's got more than Beto. Beto's is 0%, so that's less than one for all you Democrats that don't math.
Dude, I can't even believe he's made it this far. Because didn't he get in some trouble over like a burglary or something when he was young? He's got some kind of crazy criminal charge when he was young.
You know what? I don't hold that against anybody.
I'm just saying, you would think.
I don't give a shit if you inhaled.
I really don't either.
I didn't inhale. Yeah, you did. Don't be stupid. You did inhale, and you liked it. Clint. You liked it. I don't know. We're going to find it. Caller number 1. What's on your mind? That's right. That's a Democrat. They didn't have
Nothing to say. They hung up. Just straight hung up.
You know what? One of these days, either we're going to have a radio show or maybe a live audience in the studio or something. I don't know. I got to tell you all something. Shiner and I took an idea and turned it into 4 ideas. And I work a full-time job, and now my weekends are pretty much covered up with work because ideas. And part of my week is covered up after I get off work. You know, we have the 420 Eats, which we've been telling you guys to go watch on the YouTube channel. We have our own YouTube channel, 420 Eats. Just search it, subscribe, click the little bell. Click the bell. First of all, I think that bell is just cool as shit. Second, you click that bell, and it'll notify you we got something new up there. Right? You dig? So, do that. Go to the Facebook page, 420 Eats. Click that thumbs up button. Like it. Go over to the Tiddy and Shiner Show page. Click that on Facebook. Then you can go to the 420 Eats OK on Instagram. Give that a little whirl. Take a little tour through there. Maybe subscribe. And then on the Tiddy and Shiner Show side, you got Tiddy_and_Shiner on the Instagram. And S Show, it's spell out and. Shiner still has asthma and he still coughs. So
It's just choked me up listening to all these social media addresses.
you have a mute button.
I know. I couldn't reach it in time. Went for it, couldn't reach.
Yeah, well, you know, and unfortunately, Donnie can't help that. He's 20 feet away behind a piece of glass and half a wall. Is he eating waffles?
Is that what I smell? I thought I smelled something that was familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
I thought something was burning. Did you bring a toaster? You dick. Do you have enough waffles? Oh, okay. He's going to share.
Waffles for everybody. Who
Yeah.
doesn't love that?
That's cool. You got syrup?